With Saturn going direct on the eve of Diwali or Deepavali, I have nothing but good wishes and good tidings and good news coming to most of the zodiac signs. Hello, Namaskar and Adab to all my friends from your friend astrologer and guide Irfan. Once more with you from your very own channel Astro Assurance. Firstly, it is the festival of lights. It is Diwali or Deepavali as it's also called. So my best wishes to all the viewers and all your family members, your well-wishers, your friends, your acquaintances, anyone and everyone who you know, who get in touch with. My best wishes to all of them. Each one of you have a fantastic Diwali, a safe Diwali also, and may this Saturn also going direct bring about the best period for you over the next 3 months till Saturn gets into the sign of Aquarius in its transit. So without wasting too much time, this is a time of you spending more time with your family and friends rather than in front of your laptop or your phone. So I want to keep this short but give you enough important good tidings also, as well as what you can face over the next 3 months for all the zodiac signs. So I'm going to breeze through most of the zodiac signs, bringing to you what can be the manifestation of this Diwali for you. So let's jump directly into it. What the Saturn's going direct in its transit through Capricorn sign will bring about different results for different zodiac signs. Now for Aries ascendant natives, as we see, Saturn has turned direct in the 10th house in the sign of Capricorn. However, because it has turned direct, now it is loosening its grip on the third aspect of its on Jupiter. So it will bring about a loosening of its impact on Jupiter. Jupiter is free from the shackles of Saturn. So for all those people who are away from your birthplace, a good time for you to start new beginnings or to move forward in your work, in your lifestyle also. The better lifestyle, more prosperous lifestyle may also come to you, better gains may come to you, a move up in your careers may also come to you, specifically if you are related to foreign lands or related to all those businesses or practices or work which is connected to the 12th house. Saturn aspecting your 4th house means you may also have good beginnings in terms of real estate, in terms of something new developments at home. Some of you are also establishing your Grihastha or the domestic life, even through holy matrimony, because Saturn's 10th aspect is on your 7th house, where you also have Venus which is transiting into its own sign in Libra. So because of Ketu also there, this is also time of change. So this change is going to be for the better rather than for the worse. And so this is going to be a good and auspicious time for those who want to establish either partnership or their Grihastha, the domestic life, or also fructify or solidify or formalize a relationship also. Just keep in mind that in 3 days time, Mercury is also moving into Libra. So that period while Mercury remains in Libra, this is also a good time for you to bring about a more practical, logical and analytical decision making about your decisions related to relationship, partnership, working with other people, working in a team. So all the best to all those people on whom Saturn has loosened its shackles, and so make the best use of it. However, as it is said, Saturn rewards those people who have kept their karma good. So if you have worked hard over the last 3 months or so, while Saturn had gone retrograde, to work and continue to do your service, to do your duty, then Saturn will truly bring about good results for you. Now for Taurus ascendant natives, we have Saturn in the 9th house and now gone direct. So it's loosening its grip on Jupiter, which is in the 11th house. So it is allowing Jupiter now to give you very good auspicious gains. Some of your wishes and desires may come true. This is also a good placement where those people who are vying for higher roles, better roles, working in a large organization or working for those organizations which are into mass giving back to society or helping masses to improve their lives or better their lives, for those people also good results will come to you. Saturn's other aspect is then on the 3rd house. So Saturn will allow your hard work to bear good fruits for you if you have been somebody who has worked on your hard work, who has worked on your karma, and over the last 3 months you have not let the guard down. So good results may also come for Taurus ascendant natives. So the hard work may also bear fruits for you. Those people who are in marketing, branding, on the social media or influencers, good time, start of a good period for you. Then Saturn with its 10th aspect is aspecting the 6th house. So yeah, this is also a good placement where if there has been stagnation in your work and your service and your career, then Saturn is allowing that career to move ahead and gains to come also to people. Also in competitive exams, competitive services or competition at work, Saturn is allowing you to have an upper hand. So all the very best to all of you to put your best foot forward. Just keep in mind Mercury is going to move into the 6th house over the next 3 days. So Saturn will also bring about a more logical decision making for Taurus ascendant natives. Overall, a good period for Taurus ascendant natives where hard work bearing fruit, wishes and desires coming true, career moving ahead, and also for those people who have been planning a long journey, a distant journey, educational qualification and pilgrimages, going to spiritual places, all these have been activated for Taurus ascendant natives. Now for Gemini ascendant natives, Saturn is in the 8th house and gone direct now in its own sign of Capricorn. So Saturn is loosening its grip on Jupiter, allowing Jupiter to move ahead or give you auspicious results concerning your career, concerning work, concerning your relationships with your superiors, and allowing you also to put up your hand to be able to take your career forward, also put up your hand for any growth, and even ask for or look out for growth. Even for some people this may be a promotion also, a better role may also come by to you or more responsibilities may come by to you. So good time concerning career, especially if career is also connected to the 8th house. And Saturn will be more protective while it's placed in the 8th house. So number of sudden issues, problems, challenges may either not come by, or if they come by, you will be able to also be better placed to handle them. Saturn with the 7th aspect is aspecting your 2nd house of income, livelihood. So if you have really worked hard over the last 3 or 4 months or so while Saturn was retrograde, so this is the time when Saturn goes direct and allows you a move ahead, a better remuneration, a better livelihood, and even a better time to improve your quality of life as well. So good period overall for Gemini ascendant natives concerning livelihood. And then Saturn with this 10th aspect is aspecting a 5th house of investments, of romance, of being with your loved ones, spending quality time with them, especially because Saturn is also aspecting Venus. So it's a good time for those people who, if you have gone through some challenges in your relationship, so to put them aside, to work on your relationship, to rekindle that romance, to rekindle the love and affection. So if there have been challenges lately in your relationship, then put your best foot forward, let bygones be bygones, make it up to your loved ones. If need be, apologize. This can be the start of a very good period, a very auspicious period. If you are able to do that, if you are able to move ahead from your emotional challenges, that emotional baggage, then good period even for investments. Ketu will also bring about a status quo change in your relationship status. So it's always better to do it, allow Ketu to bring about a change for the positive rather than negative. So very good time also from love, romance, investments, education, and higher gains also coming to you. And because Mercury is also going to move into your 5th house in 3 days time, so it's a good, very good period for also making more analytical, logical decisions about your investments, about what you want to do, what you like to do, and even for a career change, this is a very auspicious period because the 5th house is the 8th house to the 10th house, and Jupiter is placed in your 10th house and aspecting your 4th house of assets here. So overall good period for Gemini ascendant natives. For Cancer ascendant native, Saturn is placed in its own sign and it's having very high directional strength in the Capricorn sign and aspecting your Lagna, aspecting your 9th house and aspecting the 4th house. So for Cancer ascendant natives, 3 very auspicious houses are getting involved, 3 Kendra houses. The Saturn place here going direct and aspecting your Lagna and the 4th house, and also a trine house. So 3 Kendra houses and 1 trine house are getting involved for Cancer ascendant natives by virtue of Saturn going direct. So Saturn is going to loosen its grip on Jupiter, allowing people to make decisions regarding going for high education, going for high qualification, going to foreign lands, moving to foreign lands also, and also to go for spiritual journeys, make new investments, make new gains, and also to put up your hand for higher gains from your foreign lands or working in foreign companies or working as a consultant as well. For relationships, Saturn is changing the status quo. So those people who have had challenges so far, it's a good time to make up, let the emotional baggage be set aside and work on your relationship, rekindle the relationship and start off anew. Saturn aspecting the Lagna, which means Saturn now going direct, is loosening its grip on the Lagna, allowing you to move ahead, allowing you better status, better designation, better stature also in society. So if those people have been working hard over the last 3 or 4 months or so while Saturn was retrograde, so this is a good period for you to move ahead, put up your hand for gains and put your best foot forward. Saturn aspecting to its 10th aspect, the 4th house, means anyone who has had stagnation connected to property, connected to assets or buying of assets, this is a fantastic period for you to also make investments or make changes or even buy some items of daily conveniences, even electronic items. So it's a very good period for you, especially because Saturn is also aspecting Venus in the 4th house. So for some people, establishing a Grihastha ashrama or establishing a domestic life, if you have not been sure of your relationship, so now taking it forward and solidifying that, formalizing that is also important period, because Mercury is going to move into your 4th house over the next 3 days. So it is also allowing you to take more logical decisions, more practical decisions connected to the Grihastha ashrama, connected to domestic life, connected to investments, especially connected to buying of conveniences or real estate. So overall, a very good period for Cancer ascendant natives now that Saturn has turned direct and with the highest directional strength. So make the best use of this period. For Leo ascendant natives, Saturn is very strongly placed in the 6th house and aspecting the 8th house, that to Jupiter there, and loosening its grip on Jupiter now that Saturn has gone direct. So it's allowing better gains coming from 8th house, better gains from those careers connected to the 8th house, connected to agriculture, connected to analysis, connected to IT, connected to performing arts, connected to taxation, finance, accounts. A number of things are getting activated here, and Saturn is becoming more protective with its 3rd aspect and allowing you to move ahead even where there are challenges, there are obstacles, there are issues, and being able to overcome those challenges and obstacles because of having a better grip on your decision making, more logical decision making also. This is also going to happen because Saturn is also aspecting your 3rd house of effort, self-enterprise, and Mercury is going to move into it over the next 3 days. So Saturn is also going to aspect Mercury and allow more logical making, more practical decision making also. So your hard work will bear fruits, your ability to influence others will also come good, and with Saturn also aspecting your 12th house, so those people who have had high expenses, you will be able to tighten your purse strings. Those people who are connected to foreign lands, foreign clients, foreign consulting work or working abroad, for you this is a good time to move ahead, a good time to also put your best foot forward in terms of career, overcoming competition challenges in your work, working closer with your colleagues, with people who are working below you, through that making gains. So overall also good period for Leo ascendant natives. For Virgo ascendant natives, this is a fantastic period for Saturn going direct, because Saturn is in the 5th house in its own sign, aspecting your 7th house of relationship and creating an opportunity of getting into a relationship also, because Saturn was retrograde last 3 months. So Saturn was not allowing you some auspicious results coming from partnerships, taking your relationship forward, especially because Saturn is not only aspecting your 7th house but 7th lord, and that to Jupiter. So more prosperous results, more good results, a good time to put your best foot forward and to take your relationship forward also. And with Saturn also aspecting your 11th house, so your wishes and desires coming true, where relationships are connected, where friendships are connected, where acquaintances are connected, and where gains are also connected. So people who are working in large organizations, for them it's a very good period where Saturn is allowing you to also make gains from your social network, from your social connections, and also making gains in large organizations, even applying for growth or moving ahead. And with Saturn's 10th aspect on the 2nd house of income, and now Saturn going direct and aspecting Venus there, Saturn is allowing you to move ahead or to pitch yourself forward where remuneration, where income is also connected. So good period for if money was not coming in or money was stagnant for those people, Also a good period for those people who want to make a change even in career or where livelihood is concerned or more income is concerned. So this may also be a good period where those people who are solidifying the relationship, for them a good period also where the income may also get affected, because Saturn is aspecting the Libra sign, which is the sign of the natural 7th house in the Kalpurush Kundi, and also aspecting Venus here. So overall a very auspicious period for Virgo ascendant native. Also because their Lagna Lord Mercury is going to move into Libra over the next 3 days and Saturn will be aspecting that. So more logical decision making, more practical decision making, connected to relationship, connected to establishing the Grihastha Ashrama, connected to income, connected to remuneration, and also connected to career change or job change, or also getting into relationship, taking it forward even through your acquaintance, even through your friend circle also, and getting into a career where what you like to do, what you love to do, and through that making gains. Overall a very auspicious period for Virgo ascendant natives. Now for Libra ascendant natives, Saturn is in the 4th house and placed in its own sign. This is also Sasha Yoga placement for Libra ascendant natives, and Saturn has gone direct. So Saturn is loosening its grip on Jupiter placed in the 6th house, allowing you better gains in your career, moving ahead in your career, overcoming competition, overcoming all the negative trends of people who are working behind your back, and being able to overshadow others and do better in career and service also. So this is going to be a good period for you to put up your hand and also vie for growth. And this also becomes more true because Saturn is also aspecting your 10th house and now gone direct, because of which Saturn is allowing you to make gains in your career and in your service, and ask for growth, work on your relation with your superiors, and through that be able to move ahead in your career and also pitch for growth. And because Saturn is also aspecting the Lagna and Venus there, so this is also very good time that through your relationships, especially connected to people who are working below you or your bosses and superiors, through that making such gains, such changes, that this could also be a transformational change for you going ahead, which may also give you better stature, better designation, better respect, better standing in society as well. And because Mercury is going to move into your Lagna over the next 3 days, so more logical decision making also connected to service, connected to career, connected to how your career will go forward from here. So overall a very good auspicious period, also to make assets and also to buy daily life conveniences, even home improvement, or even making investments connected to real estate is the period for Libra ascendant natives. Now for Scorpio ascendant natives, Saturn is placed in the 3rd house of effort, self-enterprise, marketing, influencing others. So Saturn will now going direct allow you to be able to influence others better, to have a better grip on how you connect with people, especially because Saturn is aspecting Jupiter in the 5th house of love, romance, investments, gains, change in career. So Saturn going direct is allowing all of this to happen. So if your love and romance has been stagnant, you have had double thoughts about your relationship connected to romantic liaison, so this is the time for you to fructify it, or to take it forward, or either to say yes or even say no if you're not sure about it. But whatever, you need to take a strong decision about this going forward, and this will only be good for you in the long run. Gains will also come to you because Saturn is loosening his grip on Jupiter and allowing the gains to come in, especially connected to also your income, your remuneration, because Jupiter also rules the 2nd house. Saturn aspecting your 9th house, so Saturn is allowing you to move ahead in your career, make more gains, to travel, to go abroad for better education qualifications, to applying in educational universities, applying for higher gains connected to education qualifications. So those who have worked hard over the last 3-4 months while Saturn was retrograde, now the time has come for you to fructify gains connected to trips, foreign lands, even spiritual journeys, and make higher gains from your education qualifications also. And because Saturn is also aspecting Venus in the 12th house, so here Saturn is loosening its grip on the 12th house, which means you will be able to have a better grip on your purse strings, you will avoid expenses, but better remuneration may also come in, especially connected to foreign service, foreign lands, or all those professions connected to the 12th house, or wishes and desires coming through also connected to the 12th house. And because Mercury is going to move into your 12th house in over the next 3 days, so a lot of good gains may also come to you through logical and practical decision making connected to your hard work and your effort, and gains coming in, high gains also coming in, and good investments also. Overall, auspicious period for Scorpio ascendant natives to make better gains from your own effort, through better investments, through better gains going abroad, working abroad, and also all those things which are connected to 12th house, foreign lands, foreign investment, and to keep a better grip on your expenses as well. Now for Sagittarius ascendant native, Saturn is placed in the second house in its own sign of Capricorn, and through that aspecting your 4th house, aspecting Jupiter in the 4th house. So Saturn is loosening its grip on Jupiter and allowing Jupiter to give you more prosperous results, better gains connected to real estate, better gains coming from the domestic life, better gains to make investments, better gains also from family members, also to have a good time with family members, not only to make investments but also to make purchases of daily conveniences also. If there has been things which have been stagnant on real estate front or home front, or making changes to the home or deciding something about home, so this is a very auspicious period for you to take the decision ahead. And this is also true because Saturn is loosening its grip on the 8th house and removing obstacles, challenges and issues, and making way for you to go ahead and overcome issues, challenges if things have been stagnant for some time. So better gains also coming for you. And this is also true because Saturn is placed in the second house in its own sign and gone direct, which means better gains for you in terms of your remuneration, in terms of your livelihood, also increment in your gains coming from your career, coming from your work also. Even for businessmen, this is a good period for you, especially because Saturn is also aspecting the 11th house of wishes and desires coming through, societal gains, mass gains, also from your friendly connections, acquaintances, or in general society at large. So wishes and desires coming through, some of the good gains coming to you, especially because Saturn is also aspecting Libra in the 11th house. So some relationships also bearing better fruits for you. And you will also be able to make better logical decision making because Mercury is also moving into 11th house over the next 3 days. So overall, a very, very auspicious and gain bringing making period for Sagittarius ascendant natives over the next 3 months. Now for Capricorn ascendant natives, Saturn is in the Lagna, so it's a very, very auspicious period for Capricorn ascendant natives. Now that Saturn has gone direct, loosening its grip on the 3rd house and Jupiter, loosening its grip on the 7th house and relationships, loosening its grip on the 10th house and career and gains on career. So with Saturn loosening its grip on the 3rd house, so better gains coming in from your own effort, from your ability to influence others, from your ability to market yourself, to brand yourself, how you are able to influence yourself, those will be giving you better fruits. So this is a good period for social influencers, those people who are in marketing, those people who are in daily connections with other people, who you have to work with other people. So better time period for you to be able to make gains from there. This is also a good period for businessmen to make better gains from that, and also for those people who have some connections with foreign lands or working with foreign MNC companies also, because Jupiter also rules your 12th house and under the 3rd aspect of Saturn from the Lagna itself. So through that, being able to add to your stature, able to add better gains in your designation, in better respect, better standing in society is also coming through. And this can also come through how better you are at relationships. So if you have worked hard in your relationship, in your career over the last 3 to 4 months, so this is the time for that to go forward and start to give you better gains. So for some people, you may establish your Grihastha because Saturn aspects the Cancer sign of which is also the natural 4th house ruler in the Kalpurush Kundli. So some of you may also establish a domestic home or maybe make a change of your home, but results will be more auspicious. This will also be good gain because Saturn gets highest directional strength also in the 7th house. So establishing a better partnership, some of you also taking your relationship right or formalizing your relationship if you're not in a formal relationship yet. And Saturn aspecting your 10th house of career, and that too a sign which it gets exalted in, that too Venus there. So very good time for you to be able to make better use of your relationship with your supervisors, superiors, and through your hard work which you have put in. So this is a time for you to put up your hand and ask for better gains, ask for promotion, ask for growth, ask for a better role as well. And this is also going to be a more logical decision making for you because Mercury is also going to move into your 10th house over the next 3 days. So one of the best placements of Saturn going direct in the Lagna in a Sasya Yoga placement, where your hard work is going to bear fruits for you, relationships are going to come good for you, and your career is going to take a leapfrog forward. For Aquarius ascendant natives, Saturn is placed in the 12th house, of which it is a Karaka of, and loosening its grip on Jupiter with its 3rd aspect, on the 6th house of service with the 7th aspect, and the 9th house of gains to its 10th aspect. So with Jupiter, with Jupiter being the ruler of the 11th house of wishes and desires coming through, and the second house of income and remuneration, and Saturn loosening its grip on Jupiter. So time for higher gains coming in from better livelihood or growth in your remuneration, growth in your livelihood, earnings as well, because Saturn is now turned direct and allowing Jupiter to be able to give you better gains. And that too, Saturn in the 12th house, so this is protecting you from unnecessary expenses, wasteful expenses, and your hard work will bear better gains for you also. And because Saturn is also aspecting the 9th house of gains, so this is a good period for you to make more gains even in your service, in your career, to be able to move ahead and to be able to overshadow those people who have been trying to put you down, and to be able to score over your competition and take your career forward. So very, very auspicious period for Aquarius ascendant natives, because Saturn is also your Lagna Lord and allowing you better remuneration, better livelihood, gains from that, able to keep a tab on your expenses, gains from foreign lands, foreign companies, MNCs, in the professions connected to the 12th house, gains in career, and higher gains also be able to use your education qualifications and learning to take it forward. This is also a more logical decision making time period for you, because the 8th Lord Mercury is also going to get into the 9th house and allow better practical and logical decision making for Aquarius ascendant natives. For Pisces ascendant natives, Saturn is placed in the 11th house, which it is also the natural ruler of, aspecting Jupiter in the Lagna as well as the Lagna Lord that Jupiter is, and loosening its grip on Jupiter and allowing the Lagna Lord to now give you very auspicious results. So over the next 3 months, use this period to be able to get the best gains from whatever hard work you have put in, whatever has been stagnant over the last 3 months. This is a very good period for you to take those results forward. So better gains, better status, better designation, better standing in society is also coming to you, or Saturn is making it possible. And because Saturn is placed in the 11th house, so wishes and desires also coming through to you in your gains coming from your career, from your work, from your standing in society, and also change in career, because Saturn is also aspecting your 5th house, which is the 8th to the 10th house. And if you have been sleeping on a decision regarding a relationship or regarding investment, then to take it forward with a more practical decision making, because Mercury is also moving into your 8th house over the next 3 days and going to come under the 10th aspect of Saturn. And because Saturn is aspecting the 8th house, so Saturn is preventing unnecessarily challenges, problems, obstacles here, allowing you to move ahead. And because Saturn aspects Libra sign and Mercury, and both Mercury and Venus there, Mercury over the next 3 days, especially Venus here, so more auspicious results may also come to you, more gains may also come to you, especially connected to your hard work, because Venus also rules your 3rd house of own self-enterprise. So overall, very, very auspicious, good results coming to Pisces ascendant natives. Your Lagna Lord Jupiter will be free from the shackles of Saturn. Saturn will be adding to its strength, allowing you better gains in your career, better gains in your romantic relations, better gains from investments, and putting a stoppage on obstacles, challenges and issues, and allowing you to make better gains also from your hard work, your ability to be able to use your self-enterprise to take it forward. So good time for people who are social influencers, who are in marketing, and those people who are also in business. So overall, fantastic period for Pisces ascendant natives. So friends, now that we have talked about Saturn going direct in the sign of Capricorn, so till now Saturn moves into Aquarius end of January next year. So the next 3.5 months or so, very, very good period for you. Make this period come good to you. Put your best foot forward. This is the time in the karma. If you have done good karma, this is the time for you to be able to extract the juice out of your karma and to make the best use of this very good period that Saturn has combined for you. Now the Saturn has turned direct. So friends, once again wishing you, all of you who are celebrating Diwali today, a very, very happy Diwali or Deepavali to you. May all the good tidings come to you, or may all your wishes also come to you. May all our lives be light up with the festival of lights that Deepavali is. So friends, like this video, share this video, and if you're looking for a personal consultation for me, please reach out to me. The link is given below. Until some other time, some other video, this is your friend astrologer and guide Irfan signing off.